Wow. Ah, sea urchin. We are on the Lima beach, the coast of the Pacific Ocean. There are so many surfers here behind us. That's the best place for surfing apparently. Just look what's happening here behind me. From Medellin, we flew directly to Lima. And actually I was there 20 years ago. And at that time I have a very faded memory of a gray and cloudy city. Which this time I think we got a much better...
It wasn't the case all the time. I mean, it's very cloudy, yes, but the sun comes through sometimes, and it's really Lima tries to make something of itself.
It looked very
metropolitan, even you could say. Yeah.
I'm sitting here in a bar in Lima on the street and thinking to myself, the big cities in the world are becoming more and more similar everywhere in the world. Look at this. Does this look to you like Lima?
Hi guys, I'm coming for my lesson.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Zip you up. Preparation for the surf. Stretching and getting ready, getting the muscles warmed up.
Water, you cut it. Okay, otherwise you will be doing like this and you're gonna get tired. So it's only what's good for you. Yeah, is how much water you actually take out. Because all of this movement is for no reason. Because you're not pulling water. Okay? When you paddle, pick up your chest, always looking straight. When a wave comes, hold by the sides, pick up chest and open legs. Okay, you hold by the sides. Good. And then we keep on going. Okay?
Hey, so cool!
Oh, the best!
Great!
Good waves today.
Exhausting, eh?
Yeah,
No, I can do another 100 like this.
We are here in the Plaza de Armas, or the Plaza Mayor. This is the major square in Lima. We see here in the background the government building. In the back, the town hall, which probably extends almost all around. And to this side, the big Lima Basilica. From Lima, we drove by bus to Nazca, the town of Nazca, and you're driving along the ocean basically through the desert. Lima is also in the desert, and all the way it is desert on one side and the Pacific Ocean on the other side, which is quite special.
Good morning from Vista Alegre in Nazca, Peru. We woke up this morning, we got to the rooftop of our guest house, and we figured out that we're in the middle of this neighborhood, let's put it this way, of Nazca, that is called Vista Alegre.
In the Antonini Museum for the Nazca culture, they have outside exhibition and inside exhibition, and it's very, very interesting. It's a very old culture we don't know much about.
Okay, so let's have a look inside and see what is this Nazca culture about. Let me walk you through, and we'll have a look on the ceremonial sacrifice of skulls, which is the main exhibit here. It's a little bit creepy, but apparently these skulls were offered as a sacrifice to the gods. And yeah, just need to think a little bit. So this Nazca culture is predating to the Inca culture, the famous one, and the Nazca people, they stayed in this oasis on the riverbeds in the desert, and yeah, we can see here the artifacts they left, and they flourished between about 1 AD to 1000 AD, and gradually disappeared. After observing the Nazca culture in the museum, we took a guided tour with a jeep to see the actual remains in a place called Cahuachi, maybe just 20 minutes outside of Nazca. And you can see the contrast between the desert and the green lands that are fertile because of this ancient watering system.
Nazca also is considered like one of the most producers of potatoes, cotton, corn, melon, watermelon, avocado, many vegetables that normally needs many water. But how, no, if Nazca is dry? So Nazca is dry just on the superficie. Underground, we have many channels of water. But how form this channel of water?
We collect from the river water, maybe?
We have a river here, check, and it's dry. For example, I relieve this natural channel of water coming to the downest part of this valley. Is why ancient Nazca people, they make it their population in the downest part of Nazca, Cahuachi, 300 meters over sea level. They make it their population there because they know in the downest part it's easier to catch the water. So they come in here, they scarve it, found the filtration of the water, and then they make the aqueduct. Ancient people make it 70 aqueducts around all this valley. And still now, we have 30 aqueducts in activity.
From the aqueduct, we took the road to see the little-known Cahuachi pyramid from the Nazca.
Yeah, say this 10 times. Cahuachi, Cahuachi, Cahuachi.
And maybe that's the reason it's not so much known. They didn't choose a catchy name. And this is also from the Nazca culture, and they build these pyramids for a ceremonial and offering to the gods.
Yeah, one is a pyramid, and the other one is the grave of the priest that lived there, and only what did he say, 10% is actually digged out. Here the background is the pyramid and the temple. The place is called Cahuachi. something like that.
This place is a little bit spooky. It's an old cemetery from the Nazca time where they put the mummies. And the reason the bones and the skeleton are scattered around is because of tomb raiders over the centuries came and tried to find all kinds
Even
of...
in our days, still
even up
sometimes
today.
tomb raiders are stealing the things they got into the grave. In Nazca, I wanted to take the flight to see the Nazca Lines. Here we are taking off with the plane. We are like 6 people. Ori did not want to join. He was very scared that he would...
I was not scared.
He was scared that he would puke.
Yeah.
Not scared of the flight, but... And actually, they give you a bag and a lot of people do puke because you are going for the people who sit on the right and you make a right turn to see the figure. Here we see, for example, the monkey. And then for the people on the left side, you make right away afterwards a left turn. So it's all the time turning this side, turning that side, and you get very much motion sickness and the stomach gets upset. And I had a point where I almost thought I had to puke, but okay, somehow it worked. Here we see already in the next figure, it's the dog. It has very long legs. And here is the colibri with a very long beak. And it was a very, 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 very special experience. Here's the flower. I never thought that I would see the Nazca Lines with my own eyes. Here we see the parrot. And I really, even though it was not easy on the stomach, it was a fantastic experience. I super enjoyed it. Very, very, very special.
Señor, ¿dónde va?
Al Mirador Tower.
Mirador Tower. Okay, in Nazca.
Nazca, amigo.
Oh.
Nazca para Israel.
We are in the Mirador Natural for the Nazca Lines. This spot is behind me is the cat. It's the cat was actually made by the Paracas culture. That's even before the Nazca culture. And when we go up, we're supposed to see many lines that were made by the Nazca to signify all kinds of rituals and ceremonies. Let's go up.
About 2,500 meters high, and we are walking to the biggest dune in the world. This dune is in the middle of these mountains. You see that there is already here some vegetation. Down there is nothing, it's only desert. And this dune is something very special. It sits between the high mountains. It looks amazing. You will see soon.
We hope so. Yeah, look here. We even have
Cactus.
cactus going here in the...
Top of the Andes.
Yeah, this is some kind of a hill or mountain in the Andes, and it's our first peak in this tour.
Yay! How high are we? How high?
It's 2,500 meters. It was supposed to be just a short walk to the viewpoint of the Cerro Blanco, which is the highest dune in the world. But it turned out to be quite a trek, and we are happy to be here on top, completely alone, looking at the fantastic views of all the Andes around us.
Yay! Top of the Andes!
Top of the road! Top of the road!
360!
Read what we eat here.
Choclo con queso.
Choclo.
It's maize with cheese.
Okay, sounds good.